we're at a new location because our other location was too echoey.
Yes.
In what it had in
horrible.
beauty.
It was horrible.
It was horrible in echo, and we're not that genius yet to figure out. I say we.
My sound guy.
The sound guy has given up on us, I think.
You know what? I mean, my arm for a dude that can hang a picture, put a fan up, a ceiling fan.
Are there
and
anybody
a sound
out
guy.
there? Do they? Seriously, is there any man that's handy anymore? Because the ones that I know that are handy, the wife goes behind and actually fixes what they did. I mean, she doesn't have to do the whole job, but she'll go behind and fix what needs to be fixed that really didn't get
Behind every man is a woman who straightens that shit out. Mm-hmm. That's what I'm saying. It's echoing in here too, but
not as bad.
I don't think so. I've tried. It's a lot of crap in
We're
here.
going through every room of Mame's house.
Bathroom is next.
It's echoing there. I just did that yesterday. I realized, okay,
You went live in the bathroom?
Okay, so I've got older kids, but they're not old enough yet. So I've got one FaceTiming me, and the other one's looking for something. And that's why I may pee a lot, is that I don't actually pee because I get in there and forget what I'm doing.
It's Alzheimer's.
Well, because you sit down and you're like, all right, here we go. And then all of a sudden, FaceTime comes through and you're like, well, do I answer? I don't. I mean, she could be on the side of a freeway, in a ditch. I need to answer this. You do. So you answer it with it facing the ceiling. And then you go on to like, okay, it's not serious. I'll call you back. Then the other one comes to the door looking for something and telling you where they're going to go. So you need to pay attention to that. And you can't hear, but they've opened the door, but you can't read the lips because they've just opened the door. They haven't actually looked in. Okay. So then you're like, well, let me go figure out where they're going, what they're doing. You get up, wipe because you thought you did something, but you don't even have the time to go, oh my gosh, I didn't do anything. And you just get up, pull your pants up, go find out what that child's doing, what they need. Call back the other child, and then you're like, I gotta pee again. Why every time I stand up, I've gotta pee? And then you think you've got some sort of bladder infection.
Hold on, I gotta answer this Snapchat.
Yeah, and then you go back, and it all happens over again. Yeah. So I'm not even sure, like, out of the 10 times I go pee, which is probably a low estimate, how many of those really happen? I don't know. I might be the only one, but I doubt it.
I'm gonna suggest cranberry pills and.
Oh, I don't know if there's anything coming out because I went in there to do something and got distracted, and you know what? I shouldn't even blame my kids because it doesn't even take my kids to get distracted on the toilet.
Whenever you can, you blame the children.
Yes.
Yeah.
And then, but half the time I'm going, oh my gosh, I forgot to do this, and get up and go do that, and not even. It's just a habit.
You've got all day. You've got all day. Don't worry about it. Don't feel bad.
I thought about that, and then I was like, because I was thinking, okay, in my later years, I could be maybe a school bus driver, and I was like, I could never be a school bus driver because I can't hold my pee that long, which made me start thinking about really, it's not whether I can hold my pee or not, it's whether I get distracted or not, and if it just takes standing up or not, and then what do bus drivers do when they've got a stomach ache? I know that you had a bus driver that your son
every day, like clockwork.
He would get out and go to 7-Eleven, would leave the kids on.
Would pick up the children, and the last stop was before the school, so a filled yellow bus, and he stopped at the 7-Eleven and would sit there for a good 10-15 minutes, and the little darlings were there by themselves, and every single day.
He fill up his coffee and take his daily dump.
I just hope I wonder, you couldn't trust me as a child. I would have gotten off of that bus, gone getting myself some Twinkies.
Yeah.
And a Yoo-hoo.
And I'm pretty sure the guy didn't count.
I know he didn't count. I know he didn't count. There's not a doubt in my mind. Okay. If you would leave, first of all, you should not leave one child alive. You'll go to jail now. You leave one kid in the car. You leave a dog in the car now, and you're going to the, paddy wagon and everything.
I was going to say paddy wagon
because it's a good word.
Dog.
It's for the for the dogs. No.
So yeah, so that's
So
it.
one kid more or less like a whole bus full, and those were some
And he
good
did it on the
kids.
way home too, didn't he? Or was it just on the way?
No, I don't. I never heard about it on the way back,
Okay.
so I don't know if it was just a morning thing. It's just, men are very.
Yeah, it's punctual. You could set a watch to it.
So, yeah, because it's all about them. Anyway.
But yeah, so that was a little bit of my inner monologue and my piece. So I've like combined them right now for you.
Yeah.
Is my inner monologue while you're driving. Do you do that too while you're driving? You like have a little inner monologue?
I usually am just cussing at people.
Well, I do that too.
I'm just cussing at people. I'm just like, why? Why did you let that person in? Why?
It's not a thing.
It's not a thing.
It's not a thing to take up my time
You
to let
are
somebody
not-
in because you're going to be going to heaven someday.
You are not getting into heaven any faster for breaking the law.
I count men too. Like on that one, okay, we've got, in our small little town, we've got a Target. And Target is the big deal. And the city planners have been
Target.
wonderful by putting a little, it just kind of, you turn into there. There's no light. The light's a little further. So then as the city grew a little more, they decided to do another turn, just the next, like, yards away from that first turn.
Yep.
So, and then yards from that is the actual light. Okay, so there wasn't any reason, because you can U-turn at the light, that we needed that. I've heard city planners state that it was for the workers from across the way to get to 95. No. I'm claiming bullshit. Going. So the first one is all these moms and minivans and SUVs.
School pickups.
Yeah, and they're doing it the proper way. Then the next way, the little cheat way, is it's always men because they've got to be first. I swear to God, today I went by it and I looked. Every single one in the cheat lane was a man. Now, you can call it they're smarter, they're cheating, they're going to get it to to Target first. But I'll tell you what, also in those cars are all single males. They're not with kids. They're not, I'm not saying that they're single like they're dating. I'm saying it's not like they've got 800 things to do. So I don't understand the rush. Okay, maybe I'm being one-sided.
What do they need to go to Target for then anyway?
Why are they going to Target? It's probably Chick-fil-A.
It's probably Lowe's.
Probably Lowe's. Got to get into Lowe's. Got to get that. Anyway, I cursed them all out. I spit on their grave.
They're just going to get that one screw that's going to bug the crap out of their wife when they put it in the wrong space.
Or they're going to Lowe's and they won't be back for 5 hours.
Yeah, I love
because
that.
they're at Lowe's.
Lowe's.
So as long as they've got that receipt from 10 a.m., they can be out till 4 p.m.
Listen.
Okay, I'm being a little better.
No, because it's a true story.
It's a true story.
It's a true. Because the truth, we have facts to back up everything, and we got receipts, so it's fine. So
I got a lot of receipts. But
yeah, no, I think that's great, but I think women are just like, you just got to do it. You're just gonna have to be like, no, I'm sorry, I'm going to Walmart, and I'll be home when I'm done, and just be like, yeah, no, I understand that receipt was pulled out at 10 o'clock in the morning, and sorry at 7 o'clock, but happy hour.
Okay, yeah.
I
was still on the on the cheat thing.
No,
it drives me crazy. I want to personally, if I had more money than God, I would every day put a cone out there. I'd buy a case of cones and put a cone.
We could do
every
that.
day.
That'd be fun.
Because I'm over that. Because it ruins this one and it ruins the light. And so these cheaters.
That one doesn't bug me as much,
me.
but I don't. There's like always an accident
Wawa,
there.
Yeah. Oh,
there's always an
wonder
accident
why.
there. Yeah.
Anyway, so that's right. So I'm either
the Wawa one, that one drives me absolutely insane because they're like literally is. You do not
a thing.
Stop so that you can let somebody cross in front of you in an intersection.
Yeah.
If you're stopped for a light, bless your heart, you're just an idiot. But because you let somebody go. But if you literally are driving 30 miles an hour, stop when the light is green, just so that somebody crossing the intersection can get over.
When they could go
then
another way.
There's a special place in hell for you there.
Yeah, and I wish you there. That's what I do.
No, seriously. Also, I gave a high schooler a hard time.
Oh.
Because they were like I was trying to go into a driveway, and they did not know or care that you're not supposed to block.
Is it right away?
Yeah, I mean, it's either stopped at a red light, they're like 4 cars back, and you couldn't turn into the gas station. And I was just like, why?
We're in our fried green tomatoes era.
Why? I'm not, but as soon as I get that big bumper on my truck, I
can totally see you going up and hitting somebody and saying, I've got better insurance.
I could, yeah, but I mean, I want the protection. I want to be able to go up and kiss and make just the ever so slightly little dent.
I love that my brother could flick a penny, or he has long apish arms that he can toss a penny over, and pennies make a very loud bang when it hits.
Arms.
Long apish arms, yes. Not big apish arms, but like long. Are they? Apes don't have long arms.
Yes, they do.
Okay, they do have long arms.
Sure.
Anyway, whatever it is, he's able to hit the penny on the car that he wants, because that would be my problem, is I'd probably hit every other car.
I know,
but it makes a loud noise and does not scratch. And
that he knew of, because how would you know?
Yeah, we didn't know.
I don't think that one was verified.
Okay, well, not verified. There's a disclaimer.
This is not a PSA. Do not use pennies to hit cars.
But no, yeah, you shouldn't do that.
No.
But I would love to do that. I would love.
It's the powder puff. We want the powder puff.
We want the powder puff, yeah.
I still think that's a great. I think you're
gonna have to refer back to another podcast in order to see what we were talking about with the powder puff.
When I put that big gate on front of my car, I'll just put a huge
Maybe you could just pad them.
That's what I'm saying. Well, no, because you do want that big round thing.
Oh, can we foam it? Foam it?
Yeah.
Like foam, but we have to have that. Or you're just gonna kiss them. You're gonna go fast and kiss them.
Kiss.
Because I want the and it comes out like those crisscross things.
I don't need that. Yeah, I don't need that.
It goes, blink.
I just want to kiss them.
Oh, we can make sound effects.
I don't know. All
right, just move.
I'll put one in. So.
All right. So okay. So.
I didn't even have a rant planned today.
I didn't have a rant planned. I was going to talk about inner monologues, like inner monologues. When you talk to yourself while you're driving, but it's not really allowed. You're like inside talking to yourself, like look at that rat bastard.
So when you talk to yourself, you do not talk out loud?
No.
Really?
Half the time I sing, I don't sing out loud either. I kind of lip sync, although a lot of it's in Korean, so I don't know what I'm saying. Anyway. But
I was gonna turn so that you'd have an audience.
Oh, I know.
Yeah, but I didn't.
I know.
I could still.
It's good.
I could pause.
It's still one of the best gifts that Shmayana gave me.
Yeah.
It's a huge. When I say huge, probably bigger than Jungkook, but it's Jungkook, and Jungkook. He's all over it, and maybe it might be a Calvin Klein ad.
It's not 4 different guys. It's not 4 different. It's only one guy. Who knew?
It's one guy. 4 different times.
I want to say something so racist now, and I will not
even pick on my boys.
I just think it's funny.
They gave me hope in men.
Y'all know what I was going to say. I don't have to say it.
You don't have to say it. And it probably is all true.
But
it doesn't matter.
I'm a jerk.
My heart
is
warm.
What they were gonna say is that I am such a jerk.
It's stereotyping, but it's fine because I know I'm stereotyped.
Yeah.
Like a white trash piece of shit.
Basic white
girl.
I hope your voice comes out because
I do it all the time.
Back. Because put your legs in there a little bit and come up and join the party. So what are we supposed? So we didn't really have this plan, but we were just making use out of a good time.
Yeah, because I did all work yesterday, and I put all my Christmas stuff, which I put my Valentine's stuff up.
Did you?
Yes, because I annoyed. HOA. No, there's one lady in our subdivision, and she's got the prettiest yard, and she's got the prettiest. Like, there's not an area of her yard that doesn't have an appropriate decoration. Now she got the jellyfish lights, so whatever. She's rich, apparently. And I want jellyfish lights so bad. And you don't need jellyfish lights because you've got your big lights that change colors. But anyway, jellyfish lights are the lights that everybody sticks on there underneath their gutters, and you just, depending on whatever holiday, you put on that color. Anyway,
sort of genius.
So she's always together. She's always got her crap together. And so when
we
I
don't
can,
fucking like her. She's probably a douche.
oh, she is a douche.
We don't know who she is.
I met her once. She's kind of a douche.
Okay. You know who you are.
No.
We're coming for you.
I made misjudged because I thought she was at HOA taking pictures of my house because I may have one twig that is touching the roof. Whatever.
HOAs.
Anyway, so I do it for her because every so often she goes by and she likes to be the first one. So whenever I can, when I'm putting away bins, I take out the next bin and just throw a few things up just so I can just to irk her, which may or may not irk her. She may not even notice because it's one or two things and not a.
No, I really respect your commitment to trying to annoy that one person
lady that makes our division
for
look so
7 years. For 7 years, and to keep it going. Well, no, I think it kind of annoys your children a little bit too, doesn't it?
Well, I know
just a little bit. So
a
that's
couple
all.
of
That's
close
added.
by neighbors. I know, when I do things like that, I can see on the ring that they kind of do the old. How did she do? Wait, where's that going? Because it's just random, where I choose to put the two things. I've already got Valentine's Day up. I had it the day after Christmas. I put 2 Valentine's things up. It is what it is. I'm probably overestimating my effect on people.
If you only had a man.
But in my... I'd have 99 problems. I'm so past that. It's not even.
Okay.
I'm going to stick with my BTS. I'm going to stick with my TXT, my Enhypen, and my Stray Kids.
And you've got me.
And my Korean dramas, which you don't need anything but Korean dramas. My Covellas.
We're going to do a Korean drama review.
Oh, Covella review. I call them Covellas because the Cubans have novellas.
Yeah.
And so since these are 15 parts, it's called my Covella. So it's my sanity right now.
That's nice.
Yeah. You got to have something. By the way, my glasses are super dirty.
Cataract surgery.
Cataract surgery coming up. Soon I will be glassless. But if I don't look good without glasses, then they're going back on for podcasts.
Yeah.
All right. So we've done.
We've complained about everything.
Just about everything.
Anything good happened lately? I'm trying to think. I've stayed out of trouble. I think I've been home for 2 days straight. I have stayed out of trouble.
Which for me to just stay still for a day is hard.
I can't stand me. I hate me.
You just have to be doing something.
No, it was hard because so I got up to do a bunch of stuff on January 1st, New Year's. Yeah. And the first thing I did, because I was still in bed and it was fucking cold. So I hate cold.
I don't know how you guys do it.
So then I just picked up the TikTok, and the first one said, "You're not supposed to clean. You're not supposed to pick up anything." And I was like, well, that was literally my plan for the day, was to go do the yard, go do some. I did the laundry the day before, but to do.
Thanks for forwarding
I was
that to me,
pick
because
up,
any excuse to
because
not do
I felt bad.
excuse.
The rest of the day, I just hibernated and sat in front of the television and was annoyed by commercials. It was horrible. Nothing good on TV. It was horrible. And so then the next day, I was ready to go do stuff, and it was really cold.
There's no.
It was I don't know, 45. I don't know what it was. It was probably
it's probably 65.
But it was so cold, I couldn't do it. So I didn't want to. And I'm not even going outside today. Forget it. I'm done.
I don't know how anybody up north gets anything done when
inside
it's
my
cold.
house. I've turned the
here?
heater on twice. Just
I had to figure out whether it's warm enough for the damn cats. I'm in the house going, do I turn off the heat or do I leave them?
I'm gonna look so everybody can tell how
it's stinking cold out. I don't know. If it's snowing, I don't know how people do it. Because how do you even get the umph to want to do anything?
It's right now 55 degrees. I'm fucking freezing.
That's ridiculous.
I am freezing.
Ridiculous. It just is.
I am freezing.
I get in the car, put the fucking seat heater on, put the air conditioner on 85 to 89, somewhere around there. and then I start to sweat. And then that's when I know to just crack my windows just a little bit. Because I can't have the cold air on my face. It's got to be just a little crack. And yeah, it is what it is. I'm not meant for that. It's not happening.
Yeah. So anyway,
right.
we're pussies.
So we've ranted too much.
I don't care. I'm a pussy.
It.
I do not. I've got like this much tolerance for cold. Heat, I've got like this much, but so I don't care. I don't care.
So we do a dad story?
No. Okay. I don't care.
No. Okay. Well, we could do a quick one.
Okay.
I mean, the quickest one we've got is the quarters. But I don't know where that started.
I don't even know what you're talking about.
Was it in the pool or not? Okay, so my dad, which I believe that we made him sound really stodgy on the last podcast. And
I'm sorry, but I thought you thought you were adopted. So why is he now all of a sudden your dad?
Well, you know what's funny? I always thought that it was just my mom. I guess I was from a single parent. I never even
never thought that far.
I never thought that far. It was just that lady. I would belong to that lady, and she was just kind enough to give me over to the Hardys.
Well, that was
Anyway, but I think the last time we were saying, because Dad did. Okay, we're good. Dad at Mass at Catholic Church. Wow, I've got horrible cuticles. He would
sparkly.
Was a squirrel.
That was my next rant. Okay.
Anyway,
I'm just kidding.
So he sounded stodgy and
no,
like
uptight.
It's in
church. Everybody's uptight in church.
He liked to do his. He there was no nonsense at church.
Nobody has fun at church.
Well,
I
think nowadays it's willy-nilly.
No, nobody. I don't even care if you're singing it. All of that. Nobody's having a good time because you're not. No, it's church.
Okay, so
you're not supposed to. Literally, that's the idea of church, is to bring you in and slow you down from having too much fun. If you're having great fun, you're probably doing a few things wrong in life. They need to tamp it down.
You could actually judge who's having the most fun by who takes the longest in confession, right?
Yes. Yes.
Which confession was a whole nother thing.
No. You know, when I got older, it was just about making shit up anyway.
Which you didn't think about. I mean, like, that's such a. They didn't think that all the way through, did they? The Catholics.
How would they know? I mean,
you get the Catholics?
It doesn't matter because you could go on about like pencil. I could go on about pencils and how I got really upset, really mad, just that the pencil sharpener wouldn't sharp good enough, and I think that just really resent. Yeah, because then you could go into resentment, and then I have to resent my teacher, and then I had bad thoughts about the teacher, and then I could take it into that girl that was over. I could take up so much time because we didn't have to go back and do a test because it was always Friday, and when you got back, you'd have to take your test. It was so no. I mean, there are good things and there are bad things.
See, I realized the whole you could lie.
It doesn't matter
later than you did.
No.
Because that would have been fun.
Yeah, I would. I'd probably have more fun. I'd have more to go on now. I mean, basically I was dealing with lying and horrible thoughts was all I ever.
Was it cursing and wrath?
I don't even think I cursed much then, but I don't know if I used it.
We weren't allowed to curse.
No.
We were allowed to say stupid though, so that's good.
Yes,
anyway.
We were super cool.
So Dad wasn't like a curmudgeon. He wasn't like, he did laugh and he did smile and he was a cut up. But it was just not at church. That wasn't the. Okay, so.
No. I don't. Yeah, man. I think we should have a Ouija board for him and all his friends. Tell us some of those stories.
Bob the bridge tender, or Bob the diver, and Bill the bridge tender, and
Rick,
Rick the tow. Not a tow truck. What's the
I think you spent more time with Dad talking about his friends.
What's the boat? Not a tow truck.
The towboat.
Towboat. No. What was he on? Tugboat. Jesus. criminy. That was painful. That's fucking painful. Just fucking finding a goddamn word. You fucking believe this? This is my life now.
I want to be more supportive.
I could tell you what Barry Manilow wore on Love Boat, but I can't figure out.
Was he on Love Boat? He was on Love Boat?
I don't know. He was. I don't know. Anyway, so back to a dad story, because that's really why we're here, and I keep looking at my damn fingers. I don't know what happened. I think I've been doing manual labor. See if I don't get distracted. All right, so
have you peed? Do you need to go back and finish up?
Let's start that again, because let's do it. So, all right, so he used to have this game. I don't know where it started.
Okay.
I don't know when it ended, because I know the last time I saw him, he did it with my children, and they're the youngest out of the group, I think. Yeah. And I don't know how, I think a lot of Dad's games were just to take up our time, less watching.
The quarters.
But it's not quarters. It could have been.
I thought it was quarters. I don't know where the game. I don't think I was there. But go ahead.
Anyway,
I forgot.
It's okay. So Dad's thing was to keep us busy.
I have no memory.
And so he would basically he'd go into his pocket and throw change out into the yard.
Oh, yeah.
And then we'd have to look for it because it was money, and we got to keep what we found.
Yeah.
The thing is that we would be looking, and there'd be nothing. And we'd ask him how many, and he goes, well, how many did you get? And we'd be like, well, we got 8, coins. And he's like, well, I threw out 20 of them.
That's right.
So then we'd go back and we'd look, because you never doubted an adult like they do now. And he'd do it in the swimming pool too for years.
Yeah.
And I mean, it took years to catch on that he was lying. But it's genius. So you feel free to use it with your own children. You throw in some quarters into the pool, and tell them there's 20 of them in there, and there'll only be like 5.
We did it for Easter.
Continue.
We did that for Easter for a long time.
We did it for a long time. It does, and the kids will look for it forever, because A, it's money, and B, it sounds like fun. I mean, 3 hours into it, you're still looking for a damn penny. It was a different case in the front yard. Bigger atmosphere, I mean, but...
Yeah. Well, it was really hard to find those coins and all those weeds.
And then you run over it in the lawnmower and it breaks a window. But
oh, I know, right?
Seriously, we would find them all within the first 10 minutes.
When he cuts the grass,
3 hours later, we're still
once
looking.
a year.
Oh my God.
No.
He also did that one, and I was older.
It was not that.
I think it was Michelle with me, and I think it was. I want to say it was Michelle.
Hi, Michelle.
Shelly Goo. She'd come over. Oh, and besides Dad asking her every time, did you get the number?
Every time. Every time.
There were certain friends that he would do that with her friends, and certain friend that he'd do it with my older sister.
She had disheveled hair a bit.
And he'd go, did you get the number? And she'd be like, what number? And he'd go, of the car that ran over your face or something.
No, the one ran over your head.
Ran over your head or something. And I mean, it had nothing to do with her looks.
It's just
it was just he thought it was funny. Dad joke.
Disheveled. Or
because he just
you got 2 strings hanging down from your shorts
or your lap.
You're a little skinny. You'd hear that one all the time.
Yeah. But
I did not.
He would come. Okay, so we'd be outside. Obviously, it's what we did in Miami. We didn't have air conditioning. And so you sat outside and you played outside, and you sat in trees or you bike rode. We were outside all the time.
Why be inside?
And so he made up a game, and it was we had to tag everything he said, and so he'd go hose, and so it's like a little relay race because you're with your friends and you're thinking that, and you have to come back to him after every one. It wasn't like hose, bush. It was hose and then back to him, bush and back to him. Palm tree and back to him.
You go to hose now, you'd be tagging your friend sister. The friend's sister.
Ho. But he continued to do this, and we always
You'd
wondered.
be tired.
And you'd be like, when is the end? And you just never thought, you thought the next one was going to be the end one, and you'd have to call it, and you'd be out till dark.
No. Races all day.
All day.
Here to the tree. Let's see who's first.
Oh my gosh.
Yeah.
It's just nonstop.
Yeah. I did that as much as I could at the beach and stuff. Max was a sucker for that. Oh my God, you're so fast. Can you get faster? I can't believe it. Let me count this time.
I'm gonna.
What? 2.
Oh, I think you can do better.
3.
Let me get the stopwatch out on my phone.
Yeah. No, that was even faster. It's like the wind. You're like the wind. It's amazing.
Go put your cape on. Let's see how fast you can go now. But yeah, no, Dad was it was like the never ending games. Like the games would just go on for hours.
Yeah.
And we were suckers because it would happen.
I was in good shape.
I couldn't run.
I could run. I could run.
But he made me a balance beam.
Yes.
And it was
again, I'm pretty sure it was just all for his enjoyment because it was a 2x4.
It was a 2x4 on its side, so I had 2 inches, and it was on the floor, so I couldn't get too hurt.
Well, it was 4 inches off the floor.
4 inches off the floor. But it was 2. So you know how good I was on a regular 6-inch beam? Because I was doing backflips on a 2-inch beam. So pretty genius of him to do that because I felt completely fine on a big. But it was what you had around the house. Just stick it up on the, put a couple shims in the thing and put it in between. Yeah. Done. Balance beam. Done. Check.
So back in the day, they had men that could get shit done.
Yes. No longer. So, yeah. I'm still looking. Yeah.
So he was fun.
He was fun.
He was cruel.
And fun. Safety being the one thing that he was
safety again. That was not a top priority. But you know what I mean? Mom would come home and she'd look and see what's going on and clearly didn't give a crap either.
Yeah.
So she'd be like,
as long as the heads were there.
Okay. You come and bring the iced tea.
About it,
that'd be it.
Diving for quarters in a pool for hours on end, you're talking exhaustion.
We slept good.
We did sleep good.
We went to bed early and slept good. I don't remember ever being told to go to bed.
Yeah.
Do you remember ever being told
Only when
to go to bed?
I'd fall asleep on the couch, then we were told to get up and go to bed.
I do not remember
you passed out.
No, I don't remember.
We also had tasks though, like every spring, it was get your worst clothes on.
Yes.
And we'd go out and we would be given bottles of Clorox in our above ground pool. And he would pour the Clorox.
So white trash.
He'd give us bottles of Clorox. He'd pour it out. And we'd get in there and we'd all have our scrub brushes and we'd have to scrub the algae.
You got a scrub brush?
What did you do with your feet?
Just kidding. I'm just kidding.
I'm just kidding. Well, I forget that because that sounds possible. Because I don't think we had shoes on. Unless you had dirty shoes, then he'd tell you to wear your shoes in.
No, we did. I used my sneakers, and that's why for the rest of the year they would smell so bad because you put sweaty feet with Clorox and it's just not. It never goes right.
Yeah, it'd be in the spring in Miami heat, Clorox fumes, scrubbing. And no hand guards, you'd be on your hands and knees, so you'd have Clorox all over from your knees down.
In the sun, everything would be white when you come out.
Yeah, everything
all
was white.
All your clothes would be white. So whatever you wore was just going to be white with holes in it usually. But yeah.
He'd get in every so often and do a little with the bigger brush, but for the most part, we slept good those days. Now, whether it's from inhaling, Clorox, I don't know. And we probably cannot be I know Helen has no fingerprints, but that's because she also
I actually
does.
do not either, but they told me it was because I'm a nurse. So it could be. Because they said nurses don't have fingerprints much also. I didn't believe it. I thought they were full of crap. I don't know. I guess it's just from washing your hands, but I'm assuming all of that. It could be just a Clorox.
I think it was Clorox.
I don't know.
And if you think about it.
And how do you know that I do not have fingerprints? You'll ask me when you know from previous that I have not been arrested.
She's burned them off. No, it's when you have to
For
go
schools.
when you have to do the, and they're like, try this way,
now
try
you have to
this
be
way.
fingerprinted to go like volunteer to bring cupcakes.
Yeah.
You have to, like get your fingerprints.
Ridiculous.
Yeah.
But yeah, no, because if you think
And
about,
that doesn't even keep them out. Which
oh no, old days,
because
it
they're
was
working
turpentine, gasoline, and Clorox.
there. Yeah, no.
That's what got everything off. If you
Turpentine.
had tar on you, it was turpentine
I
or
still
gasoline.
like the smell of turpentine.
I have turpentine. I bought it not too long ago. I think during COVID for some reason.
I bought some too. I think it's just a huff, but I'm not sure because I haven't used it since.
I did
Which
use
huffing?
it.
I was at Walmart about a month ago, maybe or two, and I was walking by the spray paints, and there was a guy huffing.
You didn't take video?
No, because as I come around, I see what he's doing. There were like all of these paint cans on the floor, and the guy's like this, and he dropped it and walked away cash.
He did all those paint things?
He did all of them.
Did he have, was he fluorescent orange on?
All he did them all, like, because I was hearing, that's how I came up. I'm hearing these paint cans dropping, and I was like, what the fuck is going on? Let me go over there. I walked over there, and this guy, and then I'm watching him, and I kind of walked that way because I'm and I walked that way, and then he got all like jittery and walked away, and then as I kept going further and further, he went back. I did go to the front and went, just let you guys know there's someone back there huffing. She goes, again? I was like, she goes, well, thank you, but okay. She
And
didn't
now
seem to
all
care.
I'm thinking of is somebody's not going to get their money's worth on their.
Well, I hope they throw
on
them
their-
out. I mean, literally the guy did and thrown it. I was like, I don't know how many you can do. But they were like scattered all over.
Could have been world record there.
They've got the video. They should have counted. That's what we need to let them know. Next time I'm in, I'm going to go to them and let them know and just say, just for your benefit, there might be $100 from World of Records.
I think
You might want to go
when
through
something
it.
like that happens again,
Yeah.
because it will.
It
here.
will.
And you got to go around and you got to be like, 7, you can do it. 8, come on, you've got this.
Yeah. I didn't see the joy in it last time, but I will next time. I will next time. Yep.
Oh, we've got some doozies here.
Yeah. So that's good.
Doozies. What I
In it.
tell you guys, if you don't subscribe to Only in Dade,
Oh, it's good. Some weird
you're
stuff,
missing out.
though. It is some weird stuff.
I can't even comprehend the amount of flipped cars.
On fire cars.
On fire, flipped
On fire
cars.
Do
Now,
you think they do that for like the insurance money? They just pull over and light it up?
that might be, but no, when they're flipped over, and
Because
they're,
that used to be a thing.
how do you flip a car over in rush hour traffic?
It could be just like, I don't know. That's why I'm saying I'm a little dubious.
Well, it's a whole bunch of people coming out there and flipping
Is
the
it
car for them?
is it AI? It's really AI?
No.
It
This
could
started
be.
before AI. It started before AI. And you can tell when the people are driving like by it. You see the
Hey, not supposed to park there. I love that.
that is fun.
I've been waiting. I'm waiting. I'm waiting for that shit.
I could have done it the other day. Oh my gosh, I could have done it. Oh, I missed my bet. I
You
so
suck.
suck.
I can't wait.
Okay, well, I mean, we just wait there by Target. It doesn't matter if it happened. But this, I get so distracted. That's
Did
why
you
I can't
see?
look.
That's like I'm scared of calyx now because I gave that one chick a hard time about her calyx
Where?
on the the alien chick.
Oh, the alien. This
Oh my God. I know I'm wrong to make fun of people, but
She's living her best life.
Jesus God. I know, right?
She was
So-
calling what was it? The
The intergalactic
intergalactic
the intergalactic
had a
international
committee, advisory committee, like a SAC.
No,
But
no,
it's
no.
for-
I just did this thing. Like she just did like
She was very nice.
she did another one and I think she's probably put a hex on me.
Probably. Well,
But she's not a witch or nothing.
I do have an
And I have
Irish
this,
witch is fun.
And I'm like, no. I mean, seriously, she'd be crazy. She'd be crazy. She's got the Leadership Council of 8. Well, I'm sorry, 9. I keep
9. It was 9. You keep taking Jimmy out.
Jimmy out. And then 12 district representatives.
It sounds like a school board.
What the fuck? And then she's also got the advisory of 5. So I haven't put it out yet, but
So
I
it's
just
an
made
alien.
one.
It's an AAC.
And I keep, for the life of me, I'm listening to, and I love the first dumb person, the second dumb person. You give me dumb, I'm
And
all
she
in.
loves her
I love
UFOs,
I love all
UAPs.
that alien shit, whatever.
Oh, she is all day, all
I'm in
night
for
with
good
it.
story.
Yeah.
Government, conspiracies, whatever. But I'll tell you what, when you start that silly, I'm going to hurt you.
No, I was all in until she started with the advisory committee, and I was like, aliens have an advisory committee? Like,
I was like, today she's talking, I was like, well, wait a second. I'm giving away my other one, but I'm like, wait a second. Where were they World War I? Where were they World War II? We're doing shit now. What happened to the Korean War, the Vietnam War? What happened when Napoleon was taking over? What happened to slavery? Where the fuck were they at slavery?
they were building pyramids.
I don't think that timeline works out.
Yeah, I don't know. I'm horrible on that. Catholic schoolgirl.
I'm just like,
No.
wait a second.
I never thought about that, though. Where were the aliens during the World Wars? I mean...
Where were they?
Yeah.
Well, there is a
Did they
theory
not have
about,
the committee?
about-
Did they not have an advisory committee
about
back
that. What is it? The planet, whatever, Ubu. I don't know what the fuck it's called. And how it's only here every 100,000 years, and it's gonna hit us or get close to us or whatever. I don't know. You can make up shit. I might believe it, but please, please try a different medication, woman.
Ubu? Because that was a
Might be.
production company for Family Matters.
I know it was.
Sit, Ubu, sit.
Yeah.
See?
I don't know.
Can't get
I could be wrong
word
on that.
out of my mouth.
I could be wrong on that, but I mean, it's like the disappearing planet or something. I really don't know. But no, I'm all in for the, talking to Sasquatch.
But she was-
I want Sasquatch. If you want to have a conversation, come on. We'll give you a conversation. Come sit right here.
We'll walk next to you.
Yeah.
But no, she was of the loon. She was of the loon.
I just don't think she does a lot of research.
Well, the fact that it's an advisory committee blows my mind. I'm sorry. It's
Well,
like
no, that's where I went, because when she went advisory, I was like, that's the short bus ones. And, those are the...
Oh my gosh, could you imagine? They sent the short bus aliens out first.
Right.
That's the ones the United States.
That's the one.
gets?
No. Yeah, no.
Really?
Do we get to decide who goes where when they invade? Because
I
think
want
about
the
that.
smart aliens.
Do you really? Do you really?
Oh, if I'm getting probed, I want the smart ones. Or the hot ones. Not thinking.
I'm on board.
Which the hot ones might be the short bus. I don't know.
I'm okay.
Things to think of.
I really don't. I don't know. I do. Yes, I do want them to know what end to go the probe. But no, I don't want them to be smart enough to go, wait, this one's not right. Right? I mean, you don't want them that smart.
Put her over here.
Even for humans, this one ain't right.
Put her over here. She's not with the rest of them. That one goes over there.
This one, we're going to eat this one.
This one's you're released now. You're good. Thanks for coming. It's happened so much in my life.
When she was talking to him at one point, you thinking, what advice is this chick giving?
Why'd they choose her? She couldn't get it all right.
I don't even know.
God love her. God love her. You know what? Everybody's got a hobby.
In 10 seconds, that was my question.
And galactic.
Intergalactic.
Intergalactic.
Extragalactic is what you take if you're constipated. I don't know.
It's an extragalactic softener.
That's what she needs. Okay, baby.
But she had the whole thing on the head, and
look,
and
I respect a woman that's got props.
Yeah.
I respect it.
Props.
That one looks good. I think we should bring it back.
Yeah.
Didn't we do that in the 70s? She looks too young for the 70s.
Oh, I didn't think so. She was definitely a boomer.
Well, I don't know. I really don't know.
That was a lot of effort for a millennial. I'm just kidding.
No. It's not even that much effort, because seriously, it was like, if you spend that much time trying to, to get Because she tells you she
transcript,
cleanses
yeah.
and she gets then she types it. She says she spends more times telling us how you get there than actually what maybe is important that they're trying to tell you to say. Like she says that we need to what are we doing? Do they want us to lie? Do they want us to kill? Maybe they do. Maybe we're doing it all wrong. What God do they want me to pray to? Little bits of information might actually be helpful. Not just to tell me to get my P's and Q's, because to tell you the truth, my P's and your Q's are two different things.
She did say to like prep, basically, right?
Holy shit.
But not to worry. She said that, you know.
Then she goes like this, have a nice day.
Yeah. Time for another volume.
Times are ending. Have a nice day.
And only she gets the messages. It goes through her. That's where I feel a little left out. Because how did she get selected?
How?
Yeah. I think there are better storytellers. Oh, we're bringing in props.
I'm going to select you. There we go. You're selected. Get in contact with them assholes up there.
I don't even.
Yeah, no. I like that people think they're special. I do like that. I do believe people have been abducted. I don't know by who or by what or what missing time or where they were or where they spent that time.
Time travel. Another one she likes.
I'm one bolt away. I just got to find that one bolt.
One balls. I was like, what balls? Did we switch to balls from parts? We're going balls out on the old
bolt,
time
but
bolt. One piece.
One piece. Just one piece away from a time machine. And
which I think those pictures that Helen sent, there's a portal.
No, did you see that?
I saw like a female portal.
No, it was a Bigfoot because I put it there.
Did you?
Sorry, Helen.
How to mess with your siblings. Bye, Mame.
Send me pictures of deer at night.
She put a
Bigfoot in there.
Oh my God. She's probably going out to shoot things.
I know.
Now she's going to be.
I did a pretty good job.
You did a very good job. I thought it was a portal, but I can't see.
It's like just a very faint outline.
It's good.
Spent all of 30 seconds.
Look at her editing skills.
30 seconds.
Your
30
son must
seconds,
get it from you.
30 seconds to harass my sister for a lifetime. To ruin her brand new house that she's just moved into. To make it so that she doesn't feel safe. Whatever I can do as a sibling.
Oh, yeah. Yetis are fun. I mean, would it be a Yeti?
It's a Bigfoot.
It's a Bigfoot because
I think
she's in
got,
the southern territory.
You know what? I think they've got ape men where she's at. I think it's ape men.
I've seen ape men.
Skunk men.
I was going to say, because ape men are
they're
in Miami.
really smelly. And like if I lived like, I don't know, 200 miles closer to her, I probably would have gone and just thrown a bunch of stinky stuff over there too. Because that would have just put the cream on the crop there. Just there. Yeah,
which she shouldn't feel.
Maybe it's why they moved that far.
Could be. Oh, we don't just stop at doing things to her. We do things to her son with the animals, and we did with my dad. Oh, well, I mean, we did with my dad before he died.
Yeah.
You were
not right before he died.
No. We
it sounded so bad.
We did. I know. It was way before he died. It was when he first moved up here. You had a Chewbacca outfit that you made into a.
Yeah. It crossed over very well.
You just take the bag off.
Yeah.
Who knew?
Yeah, because Bigfoot does not have a purse. So no. So they left the house. People, I don't know why people leave us
and tell us
that they're come and feed the animals or whatever. So I made a video of feeding the animals.
They had raccoons the size of bears.
Yeah.
They fed them all the time. Any food was not wasted, which I get. I love doing it. But yeah, so Mame went and made a video.
A Bigfoot eating their deer food. It was fine.
And then sitting in their chairs. And then in their house.
Seemed logical.
Yeah.
Seemed like it was plausible. And then, worst part, I made them watch it.
Because back then it wasn't like video. It was like VHS.
Yeah.
How time's flown.
That
was VHS.
Yes, it's been a life. That's what I'm saying. Every day is a day.
Think about those older people that have seen like the beginning of like they saw TV come, they saw typewriters and then computers.
But
and
that's
then
what I'm saying is the betas aren't going to
progression.
know any of that because it's going to be so easy. It'll be just one. You will not have a, desktop, a laptop, a computer that sits underneath the desk, 5,000 wires, It's going to be this and the chip in your head. And that's it.
Which is another thing. Remotes have been around forever.
Not any better.
I know, because we used to have clickers. Do you remember clickers?
Yeah.
That was fun. I love that feeling.
Is it not called a clicker?
No,
I call the
it's called
remote
a
a
remote.
clicker still. But yeah.
And then before that, we had little brothers that we just go change the channel. Or
that was a
sisters.
good sound. That was a good sound.
Yeah.
I hope it came out.
But yeah,
Got me smoke just.
my eyesight's better.
Anyway, so this was long enough.
It was too long.
So
I'm so sorry.
I'll just edit. I usually edit like so much out. It's funny.
Well, you gotta remember what you edit out so that we don't.
I keep saying I'm going to write it down, and I did write it down, but I don't know where I put the pad.
Well, that's why we've got a huge this one. We've got a huge. That's all for this.
Yeah,
Because
keep
my
going.
kids like to buy school supplies and then they use it for like one. The teacher will say, get a huge notebook, and then they will only use the front part, and then I hate throwing out paper, so I keep it, and that's all we've got.
School sucks. Anyway, I'm
Yeah.
glad I don't have to.
Oh my God, you couldn't pay me. You couldn't pay me. It's bad enough that I have to go to SAC meetings, which, again,
You were on the advisory council of 5.
I'm on this is it student?
Oh my
I'm
God.
on SAC.
Do you think this chick is picking up some school council board?
Oh my gosh.
Wouldn't that be funny?
That would be hilarious.
Right now, she's right there. I'm getting it. We
And she's-
must push the wooden forks.
No, we must put a damn billboard up, pay money, or not a billboard, a big sign that they paid for that says 22% decrease in chronic absences. Did we need to spend that money on that? Isn't there a...
Well, they have all those fences now to hang it from, so...
Oh, it drives me crazy. Let's not
Thank you,
have fun
2020.
with that money. And
Are you excited about 2025?
I'm so excited that we're halfway through the school year.
Are you... No. Like, are you worried or excited? Real quick. Because...
Balls out excited. Can you tell? Fucking balls out excited. I am excited for certain things, and I'm really excited to see things start. I'm hoping my Diet Coke
Price goes down?
Price goes down is what I'm hoping for, or at least doesn't go up, because it doubled in the last 4 years, and I'm really upset about that. But I'm hoping for prices to come down so that.
Yeah, okay.
And I'm excited
Those
about
lofty goals of yours again.
Diet Coke. Isn't that horrible?
You've always been a great thinker, like really.
I shoot for the stars. I shoot for the stars.
Unattainable goals.
When I was looking for men, it was like, it was a job would be great if they had a job, if they had a car.
Teeth would be nice.
Teeth were a must.
Okay, good for you.
Teeth were a must. I drew the line there. But money, car, and the people send money would be nice.
We should
we're
draw
just there
that
for
back
people
here,
that
like have a...
harassment.
Is that what it is? Is that our
sure.
talent? That's my talent?
I think our talent is harassment. And possibly a good story here and there. But I think we do better. We probably should drink once and tell a story.
I was going to start.
Because I keep thinking, these aren't the stories I wanted to tell, and people...
No! See, she keeps thinking, she goes like, oh, they're not funny. And I'm like, they're funny. Most of the time when we're telling stories, we're just out with friends and, you're like, oh, I can't believe he did that. And you're like, you mean everybody else's father didn't do that?
Yeah, we thought it was normal.
Yeah, so that's what it is. It's just, and that's fine. But, I have enough stories about you. I only need to keep it to Dad. Shoot.
The good news is that phones had just started. And
I would have taken that challenge. I would take that challenge and I want to go back to like 7th grade.
And have a phone?
And have a phone. Because I think I would have rocked it.
I would have gotten in so much.
Yeah, whatever.
Like
Whatever.
I would have had those.
It would have been fun. I think I would have really, I think I could have done it. Like, I could have done it.
Yeah. There's things that I wish I would have had on.
Yeah.
See, but
so we
there's
say
so
it.
much, and I'm so glad nobody.
But what I don't like is that, like, the police are so hard now because they got videos. Like, they used to forgive a lot. Like, oh, you're just a kid. You're just doing a stupid thing. Terrorize you and then let you go. And so you could be taught lessons.
Yeah.
Be like, oh, that was like really embarrassing. I'm never doing that again.
And it was your own embarrassment and your friends. Now, if you get embarrassed, there's like 100 people with getting it on video. So there's the other thing too. You make a foul mistake and you end up.
And then you do a pod.
I think we should just end
we
it.
just tell it. Yeah.
I think I need a coffee.
Wait, what?
Maybe next time we'll drink or we'll have caffeine if we're not talking fast enough already.
It's hard to tell.
Bye. Next time, deuces. Deuces.
Like, you're supposed to.
Like and subscribe. Down
tell
here.
a friend. Tell a friend.
Don't look at my nails.
Judge. Do not judge me like I
judge.
judged that bitch on the other channel.